So let's jump into this. We're watching Fully Cooley episodes 3 and 4. We watched those, and they were intense. Because Fully Cooley is very intense and wonderful.
Yep.
I love it.
Oh my gosh. Tyler DeBoer says, I just love when I can recognize a name because the person comments so much. Just makes me happy. So thank you again for just contributing to the watch parties. Tyler DeBoer says, I'm from Facebook. The title of this episode, Marquis de Carabas, I hope I'm saying that correctly, is a reference to the character in the play Naota's class is putting on Puss in Boots. Nina Mori is shown to have been given that character, and as the character is the name of the episode, she takes a more center stage in this episode. As Fully Cooley is a series about growing up, here we see another issue that some of us face when it comes to our parents. Well, we've reached the halfway point. Next time, baseball.
Then Greg Garner continues, these episodes offer more insight on what it means to be mature. Gainax's food metaphors continue with the spicy curry that Naoto hates and gets carried over into the next episode.
So, is there Gainax food metaphors everywhere? Is that true? I haven't only seen like one other one.
So, Greg Garner, if you could explain a little bit more for the next one, we'll read it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Please.
If you have the insight.
Because like I'm just thinking of like the pose and the robots.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah. I'm like
Gainax.
I'm like what?
I can't think of it.
We're a bunch of tired babies.
So
Please explain.
There's a reference to Evangelion, which is really cool.
That's great.
I don't know if it's in the sub, but in the dub for sure.
For Fully Cooley?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
When Naoto's dad is talking about his zines, like I guess they're like ranting about Ava theories and stuff. I was just like, what the heck? Because like robots. And stuff. I was just like, oh my gosh, this show.
I mean, there's a robot in there living in the house.
is.
Yeah, so.
I love him.
Speaking of
God, he's so
Evangelion,
cute.
I can't not think Neon Genesis Evangelion, like that vine, the vine of oh my god, what's his name? Robin Williams saying it because apparently he was a big fan, but he wanted to like make fans mad by mispronouncing it, and so I just. In my mind, I just go, Neon Genesis Evangelion.
I want to find that.
They're real good.
But yeah, this episode deals a lot with like divorce and maturity within the kids.
Yes.
Which is interesting because like, so Nina Mori is supposed to be handling very well, as the secretary says, but if you really look at it, like she's absolutely not, because she just wants to control Naota. Like, obviously, her casting him as the cat was because she likes him and she wants time with him. But how controlling she's being is kind of evident that she's like kind of using her frustrations maybe with her parents to use it on the play. And,
like when
get what she wants.
When your life, when you can't control a certain aspect of your life, you channel that frustration and try to control something else. So it makes a lot of sense. It's one of those things that's like. Divorce, because my parents are still together, so I don't. Everything that I understand about it is what from like people I'm close to have told me, and like from what I've read. So it was a little. This episode was a little bit like more. I was more distance from it, I guess. But it's something I want to understand because it happens to so many. Like it affects so many people, and for kids especially, it's like. You can feel very much like it's your fault or like if only I could have done this when that's not true. And so that's where the controlling stuff comes from.
It's also easy to forget that they're in elementary school.
Yeah.
Like, Naoto keeps saying, like, this is for kids. It's like, you're a kid.
Yeah.
You are a child.
Honey.
Yeah. But yeah, also in this episode, I think they, there's a few pieces where he was like, a lot of like innuendos, I think, right? Like things got really.
Well, next one I think is that's
Is
what
that the one?
about. Yeah, the next with the dad.
You might be right.
I mean, it's like it gets kind of sexual, like always. Though.
It's true, but there was like one of these where it was just like, whoa.
Welcome to my life.
Cold showers all around.
Flipping the page.
Okay.
Wait, no, not yet.
Yeah, episode 3 was cool, but I think episode 4 is when you kind of wrangle back. It's like weird to say it's wrangling back into the what's going on in the show, considering it's only 6 episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
It's all coming of age, like weird, like what.
He takes a big step in episode 4.
Huh?
He takes a big step in episode 4 too.
And especially what's going on with Haruko and like why she's there. Oh, but I do want to point out that it is important that Nina Mori had the monster transform, or the robot put into her head instead. Because remember, it didn't come out. Now it's how this time came out of her.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
It's an important thing.
Yeah, that confuses me because then first he gets hit again with the Vespa, and then runs into then gets hit by then hits the girl. So I thought that was like a chain reaction but yeah, that probably.
Yeah, Haruka just needs to get it under control. I don't think she wants to, though.
That Vespa's dangerous.
Yeah, obviously has a mind of its own.
God, I love that scene though when she was driving. There's like all those cars.
It's just tumbling. Yeah,
it's like what?
Just like the animation is so good, and it's so diverse. Like randomly just changes its style.
Yeah.
Like doesn't say anything about it. Like, does nothing happens. Just different.
Just
cause that's fully cool.
Why not?
It's fully cool.
It's fully cool.
Yeah. So episode 4. Tyler comes back with us. Sorry, it's like brain fart. Tyler comes back and says, second half, here we are. I feel that if you're like Haruko and hit a ball out of the atmosphere, that should be game.
That's fair.
Here we're introduced to Commander Amorao. Yeah.
Amorao.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. I told you at the beginning of this episode that it's full
Monday.
of mistakes.
It is Monday today, by the way.
I have a short week.
Yeah.
As finally we start to see some of the bigger picture. More than halfway through. It's a good thing.
Yeah.
He seems to know Haruko and explains how the creatures arrive. We're also shown who appears to be his second in command, Lieutenant Kitsurubami. Kitsurubami is traditional Japanese color for brown. In fact, it's the same shade as your skin. Oh, Japan. Also, there we go again with the Japanese language jokes. In that surreal sequence, Haruko comes out the mouth wearing mouse ears.
Yeesh.
Right. As I laid out before, the Japanese language doesn't have a TH sound, so to them, mouth would be similar to mouse.
Oh,
That's
like
interesting.
the show Punchline is a pun because it sounds like punchy line sounds like panty line. That's one of those jokes. I see. I love those.
Shirokuma Cafe has a lot of those jokes. Not panty jokes, but jokes about the words that sound similar to each other.
Yeah. I love how when that happens in an anime, it has an explanation in the subtitles. It's like, that means that, so that means...
Translator's note.
Yeah. It's like,
all according to Keikaku.
Okay.
Keikaku
Totally
means plan.
Yeah.
People die when they are killed.
So we get to see Naota and Haruko take on the bass bomb. Bass bomb. With my personal favorite song from the show, Crazy Sunshine by, of course, The Pillows, which is amazing. I love The Pillows. Who designs a bomb satellite to appear as a baseball pitcher.
Like, what the hell?
Yeah. Big part was we know that Haruko is here to kind of not only investigate but also get information from different Earth organizations.
Mm-hmm.
So she's kind of rogue in a way because she's not necessarily good, but she's not necessarily bad. And it's real sad because Naoto's just in the middle of it.
Yeah.
And he's just trying to grow up. One other important thing I want to point out, we have a lot of other comments too, but baseball is such a touchy thing for him with his brother. Mm-hmm. And so much was put on his brother, even though we get so far away from it. He's constantly a thing, when it comes to, what's her face? I always forget her name. Mamimi. She's obviously dated his older brother, and now she's kind of flirting around and toying with him, and it's really weird.
Yeah.
And so much of his life revolves around what his brother left behind, and him taking that swing with the bat. That's really important of that, and him maybe getting over that too. Mm-hmm. And taking control of his own life. Yeah. And not living in his brother's shadow.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of time to read all the comments, but I do want to highlight John Sealers on Facebook, which was the quote, "Nothing can happen until you swing the bat." Just saying that's
right.
a line to live by, and he says that's something that always stuck with me.
Mm-hmm. That's
so I just wanted to, that's sort of summarizing what Miranda was saying, is that's a really key thing.
Yeah, and then Greg Gardner also hit on that point that, sorry guys, we got to we got a long episode. It was really hard. Anyway.
Yeah. Everything's fine.
Just that baseball metaphors and living up to his brother's skills, and we said again, nothing will happen until you swing the bat. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So you got to just do it, guys.
Mm-hmm. Just do it. Nike. No, I'm kidding.
Anyway. I don't want to get into that.
I don't either.
And then I think we have some shout outs at the end.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I put that there.
Yeah.
So shout out to Kadir Gungor. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that. But he did a really deep analysis for the first watch party of Fully Cooley. And he continues to do that in the Facebook group. So definitely check it out. I mean, it's more of like an overall analysis of the series. So that's why I didn't add it in here. But it's still very interesting, and I think everyone should read it. Yeah.
Cool. Then Frank Acevedo not only draws a bunch of cool things,
That's
but
right.
also did a cover of one of the FLCL tracks.
Yeah.
So
That's cool.
You have so many brilliant artists. It's just so cool to
yeah,
see
it's
that.
like, dang, you guys are so cool. I'd be cool.
I'm like, what?
I just whine.
I try to draw, and it's just like a little like stick figure with weird fingers. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Sometimes I draw this little bunny. It has like a bat with nails in it. I'm like, oh, this is a cool bunny, but it's also really not cool because it's real bad.
The only
Like, go
thing,
bunny.
literally the only thing I can draw, and everyone's going to laugh at me for this, is Toon Link. Because I love him.
Aw, that makes sense.
I taught myself how to draw Toon Link.
Did you get one of those like art books or?
No, I used to take art, and so I was really good at like sketching things that I could see. I can't sketch anything from my mind, which is why I don't consider myself like a good artist, but I can sketch anything that I see pretty okay. Just because I took art classes for like 6 years. So yeah, I just looked at pictures of Link and then just made a drawing, and then I screwed it up by trying to color it. So.
One step at a time.
Yep, sketches only for now. Black and white, it's fine.
Okay, and again, if you want to join us in a conversation for Facebook, it's facebook.com/group/IGN Anime Club. You can email us at IGN_Anime Club at IGN.com. And we're here every week, and we hope you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving.